Stream is live, I believe. Let's see. Goddamn awful quality. And laggy, that's crazy. You wanna check if it's working, man?
Yeah, working.
Laggy or what?
No, it's alright.
It's alright.
Why do you need two cams?
Oh shit, what's up, boys? You want a dog cam? Yeah, she'll come in here and there, Andre. If you wanna shoot the shit, you just come into the Discord. We got plenty of spots available. Got a bullshit mic, I will kick you, so make sure your mic's okay. Yeah, I've seen the leaks for Shanks being the GOAT. Well, everyone knows that, so it's pretty good. Anyway, let's get to work on this.
Hey.
Here she is, Andre. Hey, Patsy, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. I'm from Melbourne. Excited for the Reverie. Yeah. Reverie's gonna be good. Like, people are like always like, oh, we want to see the Reverie. We're gonna go back to the Reverie. Well, Oda will give it to us in due time. Not in a massive rush for that stuff. It'll all come when it comes. Just waiting for my boys to turn up. What time is the Reverie? It's like in 24 hours, give or take a few. Andre. The stream? Yeah. It'll be alright. People are, yeah. I just hope it's not gonna be like an endless power scale debate, but we'll have to wait and see for that one.
You know that's 100% happening.
Oh my god. Sanji's gotta be stronger than Zoro. Like, we have more important things to talk about than that. I am animating one of the scenes for a trailer I'm making. So got a while to go. It's coming along. Andre, come on, not everything has to be about fights and strength. You know that. The referee chat's always going on, man. It's especially busy today because Roger and Dritz talking shit. So they're having fun with it though. It's not real beef, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Chris Martz, it depends on how detailed you want to do it, right? So this is, how many frames is this? It's like an 8-frame running animation, which is pretty short frame-wise for running animation, but it's quick. You can get away with it. It's just on a loop, though. I'd say it'll take a few hours to do. You always start rough and then go into clean lines, but yeah. So something like doing this kind of action with trapeze takes far longer than doing a simple run animation, because you want everything to be on model, everything the same size, and then have like clean motion. So all this shit takes a long time, and this like doing this camera motion is far more complex than you didn't imagine.
Hey Eric, what's going on, man?
Oh shit, it's Glam.
I was summoned to join.
You still driving or what?
Nah, I just got back. Thought it would take me 5 minutes, and I was wrong. I thought the traffic would get heavy.
Yeah. Well, we're here. We're doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. You're doing the whole female Genji animation, right?
Sure. If you want to call it.
Yeah.
Very so complex. Always make things far too complex for what they need to be, you know.
Is there something specific you wanted to talk about, or just chill?
We're just hanging around with the dudes, you know.
Okay.
Everyone
Yeah, I
wants
get
to
you.
We're rewatching Kenshin.
I read the last chapter in the manga finally. Got a little heated when I saw Kenji doesn't really like his dad, but whatever.
Okay.
Because Kenshin is literally a perfect character, so I don't understand what there's to really don't dislike about him.
He's a murderer.
He's atoning for his sins, okay? Leave him alone.
Yeah. It's fuck. It's 25 frames for where I am, Andre, for animation, but I don't know. Technology's never really gonna help 2D because like you still have to draw the frames. People like to cheat with 2D a lot, but that's why you keep on seeing more and more 3D and shitty anime shit, because it's cheaper, easier to do. But you know, it doesn't look as good. We're all about looking good.
I'm gonna get ripped apart after you guys see Broly in season, even though it's not a lot.
Why?
But I know, because you're gonna hate on it. I know you are.
I like Dragon Ball Z more than Christian, so Christian might be the one that's gonna fucking lose it. But
Okay.
Do you guys prefer the animation of nowadays, or do you like the 90s animation more?
you know, it just straight up depends who's doing it, because like there's talent everywhere, you know, and you got stuff like One Punch Man that's well done, but then you got stuff like One Piece, which is shit ass. So
Yeah, but I was talking about more like the arts, because in the 90s and early 2000s, the art style was more hand drawn.
yeah,
Like for example, animes like Cowboy Bebop.
yeah.
I mean,
I'll
you
show
can
you.
see.
I'll show you what happens with like modern stuff these days, right? So everything's
Right.
digital, right? So if you draw a line like that, it scales to what you're zooming in, because it's a vector, it's not pixels. So there's only a certain amount of detail you can go until it starts looking weird on far distances. But it renders that clean. But like that's why lines are like, you look at One Piece and you see like faraway characters and they're all distorted and like really look weird with no detail. Because like
Yeah,
the technology is good for like making things faster to do, but it has disadvantages where like people take shortcuts,
I understand. Yeah,
lighting
yeah, yeah.
changes, and yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. But are you guys reading the Hokkaido arc?
Uh, the what arc of what?
The new Rurouni Kenshin arc of
I mean, that
Hokkaido.
got canceled because
Yeah, it got
Watsuki's
cancelled.
not writing it.
It
No, no, I am reading it. He's been writing.
is it
Um,
continuing? I thought it was
it's not in.
cancelled.
It's not on the app, so I don't think it is. At least for Shonen
Uh,
Jump, I don't know if it's a Shonen
11,
anymore.
11 chapters have come out yet. It has been releasing every month.
I thought they got to 11 chapters and they stopped because he went to prison. But
No. He's doing it. He's doing it.
okay, I'll have to check that
But
out then.
it's really difficult to find in websites. So
Yeah.
the only way I can read it is because there's a guy who lives in Japan, and he translates the chapters and then he uploads them on Facebook on his Facebook page.
They're not in Shonen Jump, are they? I would assume not.
They are on Shonen Jump, but only in Japan. I mean, they are not
Oh, okay.
being released here in the West, which is very unfortunate because this arc has been going great. So
To me, I think the story of Kenshin kind of ended in the Shishio arc, really. I mean, the Kyoto arc. But even though Enishi was a good villain in the last one, to me, the story ended after he beat.
But yeah, I thought so too. But trust me, this arc has been
No, I'm
going.
just saying, like for me, like personally, not of like
Oh, right.
not like the actual like canon stopped. I'm just saying, I don't think I would read any more past what the original.
Yeah.
Well, I have to have a look at it then if it's still going.
Yeah, it's really good.
So yeah, just like get that Wano feel going again in a different series. So you're gonna get your fight this week, my man? You finally getting your Sanji fight?
Yeah, man. Let's hope it's great, man.
Like, Gleb, every week Andre's like, yo, let's get a fight. I'm like, alright, you'll
Yeah,
get
I
a
know.
fight.
I read the comments.
You get a fight, relax.
I read the comics. I know the memes.
I'm
Always him, Silvers. You always give shit on the podcast. So I know.
How would they stay the same? They'd stay the same, but the angle would change, yes.
I'm just waiting for when Christian busts out the imitation of my voice on the podcast one day to talk shit about me.
Yeah?
Or you call me out for my hero, I guess, but whatever.
We're just gonna call you out just to call you out, just like we call Silvers out right now. Yo, bro,
Do you guys
you got a minute, jump in, my man.
read Boku no Hero?
Yeah?
I do, yeah.
Well, I've read up to a point.
Eric doesn't like talking about it.
Yeah, me neither. I've read it. I've read it until chapter 100, and then I dropped it.
It's
I
fine.
think
It's fine.
that's it. Yeah,
It's not. Yeah.
but I don't think I think it doesn't hold a candle to the big three. To be honest,
I think it's better than Naruto and Bleach. Not One Piece, though.
What
I
chapter
don't
are they up
think
to?
so.
What chapter are they
Me?
up to, My Hero? No,
200 something right now.
200 and something.
They're catching up on what Kenshin ended at, which is 250.
You give like 200. You give like 200 chapters. I don't know how many chapters do you give something until it becomes great? You know. That's the thing.
Aww. What's up to you guys?
Yeah, it's like
I think I've told you why, Eric. The reason I like it so much is because it filled a void to me when I stopped reading comics.
yeah.
Yes, but if I'm going to be objective about it, I think Naruto has better fights, better villains, a better story, and a better world building. I
I
don't
disagree with the better story, but well, and the fight aspect is something I don't really care about.
Well, compare them to where they
Villains,
were 200 chapters in,
yeah.
It's
And
like
again, like Naruto's like way longer, and at the point in which my hero is at, what I can easily say it does better than Naruto is develop its side characters better, and also
that I agree.
I wouldn't say that because where Naruto would be at compared to where my hero is at right now, there would be no plot holes. But as the series goes on, Naruto gets some big ones, and really doesn't give a shit about anybody other than Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah, definitely Naruto has a lot of flaws, especially on after the pain arc.
And for me, my biggest thing is characters and how they're developed, and Naruto for me doesn't really do a whole lot of good in that regard, which is again why I think it's better. In terms of fight choreography, that's not really a big thing for me. Even though I do enjoy my heroes' fights quite a bit because they're simplistic, but I can understand why that's a turnoff for a lot of people because they want to see interesting new concepts in fights or something that's like I don't know. Well, Naruto's art style, I guess, lends itself more to other people because it's
that's another
common,
thing.
but
That's another thing. I don't like my hero art style. It's not for me at all.
the art style is like at least it's different, At least it's like recognizable in a way.
Well, all of the big three are different.
Yeah.
Actually, they are very different. The big three: Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
That's why it's important for them to stand out in a way, but like it's weird. Sometimes it looks cool, sometimes it looks really weird, especially the manga. His style in terms of like effects and shading is like
I know you don't like the fire stuff he does a lot.
Yeah,
Even that's funny because Endeavor's my favorite character.
I'm scared. I'm just gonna try and take the conversation over. Everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, could you shut this fucking dude up with 700 subs?" That's what I'm afraid of happening.
Lol.
It's like,
Yo, Eric, what's your favorite manga of all time? Is it One Piece?
Fuck. It's hard to answer the question. The answer's like Dragon Ball or One Piece. I still haven't made up my mind.
All right.
What?
I love.
Christian.
Christian
What?
just in the corner, Christian just in the corner screaming, "What?"
Oh my god.
One Piece of Dragon. This is fucking One Piece.
It's mad, boys.
I love Dragon Ball until the end of the Frieza saga. I think it's amazing. Dragon Ball until the end
Have
of
you
the
seen
Frieza.
Broly?
But then
Andre?
the movie, the new movie.
Yeah, the new.
No, it hasn't released here in Europe,
Oh, okay.
which sucks.
It's coming from me as a person who I think Dragon Ball has a lot more positives than people give it credit for, especially in terms of the subtle character writing it has, because it's not really in your face about it. Broly was fantastic, in my opinion.
Well, I'm seeing it Friday night, so
Yeah.
I'll probably render an opinion on the show.
I mean, I thought it was so good. I went to see it twice. So.
Yeah, we're close to doing the Marine Fort in the show soon. We're doing Impel Down this week.
Mm-hmm.
Another break, and it's Chris is just gonna call out everyone when we do that. When we do the war arc. He's gonna be like, "Yo, these dudes don't know what's going on."
Vista gets one panel. One panel. You're gonna hear that one a couple.
Yeah.
Yo, what are your favorite characters in Dragon Ball?
I love the thing when I say Dragon Ball. It's more like before Dragon Ball Z, So it's like that crew. Like I like Goku and Bulma.
I was waiting for Eric to be like, Mercenary Tao is my favorite character.
I love Dragon Ball. I think that Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, definitely. I like the comedy and the lightheartedness of Dragon Ball. It reminds me of
And it's
One
more
Piece a lot as well.
and it's more consistent, and it's more consistent, and the fights are really great. The three Budokai Tenkaichi tournaments are great, and
How's
me,
I think the last like good fight, because Z has a lot of good like I don't know how it's like really good stomps where one character is much stronger than the other one, and it's like this cathartic beatdown on somebody, like especially when it's the villain and when the
I don't
hero's
like
like
that.
way above
I
them.
don't like those fights that much. I much rather
No, I'm
have.
saying I'm not considering it a fight though. I'm saying where a fight in Dragon Ball to me is when the opponents have a difficult time with each other, and it's not just a one-sided beatdown. I
Exactly,
think really the
exactly.
best fight in Z is Goku Vegeta, and then
well,
I
yeah,
love that
Piccolo in
fight.
17. Piccolo in 17 is very good. I love that one a lot
I,
because it's
I
my
agree.
two
I
favorite
agree with
characters
that.
fighting each other.
I agree with that. I think it's a very underrated fight, Piccolo and 17.
And it's better for me because Piccolo is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, and 17 is my second favorite. I love 17.
Piccolo is my favorite character too.
He's the GOAT. What do you want?
so underused. It's shameful. I mean, oh my god.
I mean, tell that to Gohan fans, but whatever.
I mean, Toriyama was just winging it the entire time, so
Yeah.
What?
yeah, he was just like doing week to week stuff. He didn't have a grand plan
Yeah.
back in the day when that was like a thing you could do.
Yo, what about your favorite fight in the series of Dragon Ball and Z?
I mean, I love a lot of fights from Super, even though
I
not many
like
people like.
Goku versus Tien in the tournament.
Me too. Great fight.
Yeah. What's his name? Wang. What's his? It's when Kami's
Oh.
like hiding as it's Jackie Chung. No, it's not Jackie Chung. That's Master.
Yeah, that's Roshi.
I like that one.
I-
Kami's
yeah.
pretending to be that dude and Goku fights him. The best one is Majin Vegeta versus Goku
Oh, that's a good one.
in like Dragon Ball.
It sucks. Him revealing Super Saiyan 3 after that kind of ruins the tension because Goku's holding back the whole time. But hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, but Vegeta's a bitch, you know.
I love Piccolo versus Goku in the third tournament.
Demon
It's
King
awesome.
or okay. Yeah, that's pretty good as well. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? I should have done this mathematically before I did this. Fuck.
What are you doing? Is it a tower?
Sorry?
Is it a tower that you're doing?
Well, it's like a long corridor that it's like an attack. So
Oh yeah. I see.
she runs and then does that, and then she's gonna fly through to the last
She
panel
does the
and
flip.
kick a guy
Oh, I see.
through that wall, but he's not there yet.
All right.
I'll put in the sound. Let me just throw in the sound. It's synced up to the sound, so it works probably. But
I really like the way you did Brago's animation, the Doflamingo bit when he's doing the string attack really fast. Really looks really cool.
there's a sound on it. Yeah, Brago's one was fun to do, especially because it's like simple-ish. You didn't really have to draw the characters. It's just like the shapes. How's the is the lag good or bad? What's going on with the stream? What do we think? What's the chat talking about? What do you recommend a kid you having dry ice abilities?
Try.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the character who has it?
Aokiji. What do you reckon about Aokiji having dry ice?
Oh. I would have no idea on that one.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the science of dry ice to really comment.
It's just really cold.
Yeah, okay. Well, then let's go whole 9 yards and just give them absolute zero.
And it's like gas.
Okay.
Like, the real conversation is he can achieve absolute zero. That's the real
There you go. Christian's on my wavelength.
Absolute zero.
I mean, that'd be disgusting. Like, he would be extremely.
Yeah, but like, anime logic, Haki breaks out of it and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Page 1's gonna get fucked up next week or next chapter.
I'm betting that in like 5 pages, he's going to be done.
Andre's like, please, I want page 1 to be high, but like, no.
No, he's going to get bodied.
I just don't want him to get one shot. At least one full chapter, at least.
No, it'll be one full chapter, and it'll take 5 pages to beat him. Most of the time, tell him to be like Sanji fucking around.
God damn it.
Sanji-kun.
What about the raid suit? I'm so fucking pissed with the raid suit. I hate it.
It needs to be a moment for him when he uses it. If like he doesn't say anything about it, it's kind of weird.
I'm betting we're going to get a flashback to him like opening it up, but for the first time knowing what it does, and then it's like he's going to find a note from Reiju saying that she made it, and that's why he's okay.
I don't know about that, but I think
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's hard to say because like he should, like, there should be a thing that happens with it, but how it goes. If you use it, you have to infer that he's gotten over his family. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, learning Gear 2 is off screen, so him getting all that is really epic.
Do you think Zeph is going to come into play again? Like, do you really think that?
I feel like they're too busy chasing the Straw Hat to like go after Zeph. It's kind of like, how do you like their priority is just capturing Luffy or killing Luffy at the moment. So I don't know if Zeph's gonna be like a major plot thing at the moment.
Yeah, have you seen the movie 7?
No, I haven't seen it.
So there's a part in that movie when a character finds the head of his lover inside a box, and so I thought, imagine if Big Mom does something similar. It's really dark, but imagine that she really kills Zeph and then presents the body to Sanji or something.
I mean, it's confirmed she does the whole head in the box thing. Like, we've seen it like twice that they've mentioned. One time in Zoe, one time in Whole Cake.
Yeah, that's why I thought that she could do something similar to Sanji, because she promised, right? To
yeah, she did.
So
do you guys read Kingdom? People asking about Kingdom.
I've tried it. I've read about 50 chapters, and I respect the author for doing that type of story in shonen, but the art style is not for me.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to draw.
Those horses are rough.
Yeah, the horses are weird.
The what?
The horses that he draws.
They're always fat.
Yeah. He's got like a weird...
I don't read Kingdom either, but I know that meme. So
I mean, his style's also like really weird as well.
It's yeah, I really don't like his art style, which is a shame because I like that type of story, that, yeah. And it's something kind of new in shonen battle manga. So, but the art, yeah.
I feel like this is not how you do this. Definitely not how you do this.
Yo, Eric, you have to read Vagabond, man.
Vagabond? People keep telling me about Vagabond. Alright.
It's my favorite.
Embrace your inner weeb, Eric, and read a million things.
How long is it?
How long is it?
Yeah.
Right now it has. Let me check.
Yeah, I'd have to rotate. Yeah. Alright. Where is my circle? Don't tell me I deleted it.
Right now it has 322.
That's alright. Is it done or what?
No, it's ongoing.
Is it like monthly or
I wish.
it's weekly?
It's right now it's on hiatus.
Oh, it's on hiatus. Okay. How long's
He's
it?
he was
Hunter syndrome. Okay.
How long's it been
and
on hiatus for?
Berserk syndrome too. Fuck.
How long's it
Yeah.
been on hiatus for?
Vagabond over 3 years.
3 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like at a place where it's like stopped, or is it like on a cliffhanger?
No, it's not a cliffhanger. It's about to enter the final arc of the series.
Right.
Yeah, but you can. I suggest you to read it because, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I think Vagabond, if it's not the best manga ever, it's like up there.
People like it.
Not just the art that is beautiful, but the writing of Inoue Takehiko is superb. I mean, he's an amazing artist and writer. It's he did 3 very different mangas: Slam Dunk, Real, and Vagabond, and the 3 of them are masterpieces and very different.
This isn't syncing up because I'm. Shaman Warrior. You guys know about that?
I think it
You mean
was
Shaman
done
King
by...
or?
No, Shaman Warrior. I think. Oh, Shaman Warrior. I think it's a South Korean manhwa. They call it manhwa there.
Yeah.
I have the 9 or 10 volumes. I have the collection actually. It's also called Dangu, I think.
I'm not
It's,
weeby enough to know most of these things.
It's really well done. I mean, I can tell you this much: the fight choreographies in Shaman Warrior are amazing. The art style is really amazing, and the fight choreographies are awesome. I just didn't like the ending that much, but other than that, I think it's a great story.
Yeah.
Great manga.
Well, there's a lot to read, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Compared to me, who's read like 6 things and probably won't read anymore.
What have you read?
Oh, Chris Marks 9 are asking if we read Baki. I've watched the new anime Baki.
I keep on hearing about it as well. You know.
It's basically only about fighting.
I gathered as much.
Yeah, back to what you were saying, Eric.
If you're only interested in fighting, that manga is great for sure.
Okay.
But it doesn't have like a story or characterization, nothing like that. It's just about martial arts, really. But it's really well done. It's really well done.
Not everything has to be like fucking, you know, a massive story, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that looks right. This is.
Eric, when I added you with that picture about the emperors from the magazine,
Yeah.
did you like jump out of your chair or some shit like that? Because Christian said you.
I woke up to it, which was nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just confirms what we already know. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, everyone knows Shanks is the GOAT King. That's like hard fact.
Not everybody knows that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You're talking to 2 people who don't think that yet.
Glam, get on board.
I have 1 foot in. I'm 1 foot in, okay?
Yo, are you guys gamers or?
Not really.
What about you, Eric?
What was the question?
Do you play console or PC or whatever?
Yeah, I got a Switch PC.
All right. So I'm a PlayStation guy. So
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to several games. This year it's going to be fucking crowded. So I'm expecting Death Stranding to be a masterpiece.
You think it's coming out this year?
I think so. Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I think so. Kojima has been teasing a lot of it for 2019.
Well, it's on
Like
Like a
PC.
baby simulator.
It's on PC as well,
What?
so I'll get it on PC.
It's UPS baby simulator, bro. What's not to love?
Tales of his. I keep on hearing about Tales. Like I'm not. Like I like JRPGs, but like that's like too deep. Over JRPG, it's like fifth tier on the RPG list.
Oh, did you guys see that game Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, looks good.
Oh my fucking god!
Are you getting Secure?
What?
The From Software game that's coming out. It's
Oh, that's a different one.
Yeah.
That's the Sekiro.
It's the Souls game. It's a Souls game. Yeah.
That's called Sekiro. Shadows Die
Yeah.
Twice. Yeah. The Ghost of Tsushima is that one that looks like it's an open world. You play a samurai.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know about the combat. You know.
The combat is like it's look super realistic. Like you can kill the character with one strike. I think
Yeah. I don't know.
I like it.
Just depends if it's like fun or not. You know.
Yeah. They are doing a new type of technology for that game about blood particles. Like depending on the angle of the slash, the blood splatters differently and stays on the ground in different ways. You know,
It's pretty cool.
so that's
I don't
kind of new.
I don't have a PlayStation 4, so just gonna have to watch it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get one, man. You gotta get a PlayStation.
I'll probably just steal my friend's one. He doesn't even use it. Just be like, yeah, I'm taking it. Can't do anything about it. This is a
Do you guys play fighting games?
I have Street Fighter 5. I haven't played it in a while.
If Smash counts, Eric and Christian play the shit out of that.
All right. I'm more of a 2D fighting game like Guilty Gear and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna get fighters, but then I thought like, fighting games look cool because like pros can do combos, but like I'm not doing those combos, you know.
Oh, but I have Fighter Z and it's easy as fuck.
Right.
You can because they have auto combos, so
I realize why this isn't working because this is distorted perspective, not real perspective. So I'm gonna have to guess every frame. But that's a good guide, I think. And I hope you guys are learning something. Watching. Fuck.
I mean, the Kaido one was educational, kind of.
Yo, speaking of animation, what the fuck is Toei Animation doing, man?
It's just the same problem over and over again. It's just like
Ah,
they're wasting time. That it's just like, the task is like almost impossible to pull off. So you can't get that mad. But when you see just lazy shit, it just gets annoying because you keep on making excuses
get it.
for them, and they keep on.
I mean, they saved like 4 of their best animators just for Dragon Ball and nothing else.
God damn it! I fucking hope that next week we have a great episode because
It looks good.
I mean, it's gonna be
The preview looks good.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
Naotoshi all over the place. So
We'll have to wait.
a shame they don't get guys like they don't get guys like Takahashi and Naoki Tate to animate stuff.
it's very rare we see that Sakuga style animation in toy animation. It's very rare.
Save it for Super all the time, though. So.
Yeah.
Ball Super.
Hey, come on.
Patsy's making noise. Classic. There's probably too many.
Are you guys
characters.
gonna watch?
Sorry, yeah?
Yeah.
What am I gonna
Are
watch?
you guys gonna watch season 2 of One Punch Man?
Yeah, should be fun. I don't know why people are complaining already.
Oh, it's just because it's just because of certain art styles. Because, for example, the characters' faces, the noses, are too fucking thin, and the face of King, his chin is super long, and people are complaining because of that.
I don't read or watch One Punch Man, so I have no opinion.
You should.
I read One Punch Man, and it's fucking, it's amazing. It's really super entertaining.
It's just a straight up like it's just a better My Hero. That's what it is. Just a,
I
To
mean,
me, it's way better than My Hero.
yeah, it's way better.
That's up to interpretation.
It's just a better My Hero.
Because I don't like the concept. I just don't like the concept of it being parody most of the time.
But it's
So-
not parody.
No, but exactly, it's not parody at all right now. It's the beginning, it's parody, but then it becomes something else.
It's not really parody. Like it's not like Gintama. Like the story
Exactly.
actually is like a story. It's not like just gags on gags.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And right now we have a character called Garo, that the arc centers around him, and he made the series so much better, in my opinion. Oh, we are gonna have Vinland Saga this year.
there's just so many series I need to watch, man. Like everyone's just like, watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm like, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
That's why I ignore most of the time what people say about it.
I wanted
Because
to.
I keep
But,
to my wheelhouse. And
Yeah, but be aware of Vinland Saga. I think if it's well adapted, and I think it's going to be because it's from the same studio that is doing Attack on Titan. I think it has the potential to be like one of the best animes of this decade.
You hear that, people? You gotta watch Vinland Saga. Make sure you watch it. Hey, it's Lost Anime Productions. What's going on? Where's Silver's at, Glenn?
I have no idea.
He's missing out. Got that reverie.
Oh my god.
What do you want me to bring up in the reverie tomorrow?
You're going to call
Oh,
Drix
man,
out?
just talk about what you want, man. What you want to say, just fucking say it. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it, so I don't really have an opinion.
I will watch it.
We'll see. I don't know. Joybear doesn't really have a plan, so I think we're gonna plan out like an hour before it starts. Which is
You gotta be the defender of Zoro. Come on, tell that motherfucker King of Lightning that Zoro is stronger than Sanji. God damn it!
yeah.
I mean, he says they're equal, so it's not really that big a deal.
Andre,
They are not equal. They are not equal. Come
Like-
on.
we've been through it like a million times. You know, it's like he doesn't. He's not gonna move from it.
I understand.
Like it's
I
only.
mean, I think Zoro's only slightly stronger. That's just me. Slight amount. That's really it.
Slightly.
Yeah. I mean, one big DC feat doesn't really mean that much to me.
Sure. But yeah, I don't know. Sanji hasn't done anything, so we'll see this week.
I know. Zoro's done one thing, which is why I can't really give him that much credit.
I mean, at least he's got Haki. Armored Haki.
Yeah.
Which way am I going? I'm going that way.
Oh, yeah, but Eric, you know how I feel about both those characters anyway. So,
Yeah, you don't like him, I know.
fuck those cunts.
Fuck those cunts.
No, you gotta spread the message of Jinbei, Eric. That's what it is.
Fuck it.
Oh God, you will get so lit up if you do.
Jinbei's worth it, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think about Jinbei, Andre?
I like him. I like Jinbei.
What do you reckon about where he stands on the crew?
I mean, I think he's a good acquisition. I mean, he understands the sea better than anyone. He's very competent, especially in the water. So he can basically save them from all bad things that come from the water. So,
I think what Eric's trying to say is, do you think he's stronger than Zoro?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I need to see. I will only do my list of characters top 30 after one because I need to see Sanji go all out. I need to see Zoro go all out. So right now I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder how many people are not going to even know what you're talking about if you bring up the Jinbei one-handed blocked an attack from Akainu.
Yeah, because I just watched anime.
Yeah. And in the anime, it's kind of a better feat because he blows back the magma.
Magma.
All right, Eric.
Yeah.
When Shanks had the two arms,
Yeah.
how
What? How what?
how close do you think the fight between him and Mihawk?
I think it's gonna be some anime bullshit where they had 1,000 jewels and it was 1,000 draws. So it's gonna be something like that.
And Shanks was holding back every time.
Nah, they're probably equal now. I imagine they were dueling when they were like 20.
They were young. It's 10 years ago. In my opinion, Shanks has grown by leaps and bounds compared to Mihawk.
Maybe even more. Maybe like 15, 17.
Yeah.
20 years ago, maybe.
A Shanks fight, like full on fight.
I need to see what the Emperors do this arc, because if they don't ever have full on fights, what the answer will be. But if like Kaido and Big Mom show everything and they fight to the end, then Shanks will probably get the same thing in some way.
All right. I think we have to be honest.
Otis saving him for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll see.
And do you think that? Do you believe in that theory that Blackbeard is gonna find some way, some cheat to kill Shanks?
I mean, like, that's a theory.
I know Eric doesn't want it to happen.
I don't want.
I'm not asking that. I know that he doesn't want to. I'm asking if he thinks it's possible.
Yeah, it makes sense as to like narratively speaking for it to happen, but like I don't want it to happen. But it's pretty much a foregone conclusion from the community that Shanks is gonna die from Blackbeard's hands. But like I at least
watch him not.
I at least want Luffy and him to meet before that happens. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
Yeah. What about Shanks' crew? Do you foresee anyone dying or?
Cruz? Nah, I don't know about Cruz.
Their deaths wouldn't be impactful enough to even really do.
Unless it's like Yasop.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Yasop dying. Yeah.
Yasop, maybe, yeah, Yasop. Rayleigh might die.
We don't know enough about the other guys in the Red Haired Pirates to really care.
I think Rayleigh's gonna be like, see Luffy be the Pirate King.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Rayleigh to die.
It's dry all over again.
Oh, and from Blackbeard crew, do you think that all of those guys are gonna die, or?
I think they'll be.
I mean, the only way they're dying is if they're fighting the Straw Hats, and the Straw Hats don't kill people.
They'll
So
all be put in prison for like them to be like, oh, that Straw Hat, fuck him, kind of thing. Yo, Chris, Shanks has got the highest bounty, bro. All right.
more than Dragon, confirmed.
Wow.
I think Shanks is way stronger than Dragon.
Dragon's whatever in my mind. Like he could be as strong as an admiral. He could be stronger. He could be the strongest. You know. Well, obviously not.
No, I don't think he is.
But it doesn't.
If you're not an emperor,
like
you're not top tier, in my opinion.
people need to fucking relax with Dragon.
I don't think he's as strong as Kaido. I think Kaido is way stronger than, well, not way stronger, but stronger than Dragon.
Like people with eyes know that admirals aren't equal to emperors.
Emperors.
But like, so Dragon has to compete with admirals. So you'd imagine him to be admiral level, logically.
Or like fleet admiral, if you want to say that's another tier in the what.
Yeah, which is speculation at this point.
Yeah.
This doesn't fucking work. What?
Yo, Eric, when did Luffy become your favorite One Piece character? Like right from the beginning?
It's gonna be that flashback, man. It's gonna be Shanks and Luffy from that stuff from the chapter 0. You know, it's the will.
Yeah.
It's the will to be the best. That's what I like so much.
Yeah. All right. So how many gears do you think we're gonna have? 6?
I think 4 is fine. I don't know if we need more than 4.
Really?
Yo, Deshaun, there's multiple interpretations of that quote, alright? Some say he easily could fight admirals, some say he's equal to admirals, some say it's a masterclass between admirals. Some say he has the ability to fight admirals. So
I think we're gonna have 6 gears.
6? Well, because of the car thing?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, because of the car thing.
What do you think 5 and 6 are gonna be?
I think, of course, this is just headcanon, but I think 5 is going to have to be like something along the lines of hot hair, like creating heat with the punches, like something. I mean, I don't know, but I think he's going to have a very long range output, like.
I mean, Gear 4, speaking technically, should be his admiral fighting form when he masters it. So he's probably going to get something else that puts him up to emperor.
I think his body is going to get more compact.
Yeah, there might be a form that's like full body haki that like is Gear 5 or whatever. But...
yeah, I think Gear 5 is going to be like a little bit like Snake Man, but a little bit slender, with haki all over his body and.
It needs to do something different though. That's the problem. Like it needs to be an effect that has like a different property to his other gears. So like Gear 4's got the whole like Bellamy thing going on with the stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be around the heat, something heat or fire, but fire, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might. I don't know.
Well, Oda.
Oda's creative in the way he does things. You'd have to think about different ways of stretching rubber and how that would turn into.
I mean, that's why a lot of people bring up vulcanization quite a bit.
But that's just like hardening of the skin, you know. It's not really like
I know.
different attack forms.
Oh, so he can have let me translate this first. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. It's hard to say because like I don't know what's he gonna do. Who knows? Oda, for me, a gear has to be something that is his Delphi. Like if he goes into Gear 5 and he's just like Super Saiyan Luffy, it's kind of weird.
Right. So I think it may have something to do with static electricity because rubber, you know, it can have those properties like with enough friction, you know.
We could, I don't know, maybe it could be like I I wouldn't like it, but it might be Gear 5 might be more like the rub is more like Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four, where he kind of like it doesn't snap back. He kind of like stretches out and like can grab people. But he
Hmm.
already could kind of do that, but he doesn't really do that in combat.
And another thing is that that property that Snake Man has of constantly increasing speed, I think that property is going to be incorporated in Gear 5 and be more prominent. Like increasing speed, something along those lines.
Yeah. I think if he gets like, I think Gear 4 is enough if he just increases all his basic stats.
I'm of that mind too.
Yeah, just more haki, more strength, more speed. I think Gear 4 is like, because they don't
Emperor
increase with that
level,
as well.
probably.
Yeah. It needs to get rid of that time limit.
Just legit, just increase hockey and get awakening, and I think you're good to go.
Yeah. Shanks.
All right, about Katakuri, do you think one already?
Katakuri? What was it? What'd you say?
Do you think that he's already in Wano grounds?
God, I
I mean,
hope
I
so.
want him to be. If he's not there, it'd be disappointing. He might be on the
Yeah.
ship. I want him to be there. I hope he's there. I'm
Best
gonna say yes.
best case scenario for me is if he left the crew and he took Jinbei with him and busted him up.
To have what a new crew.
That's a good theory, Lamb.
No, to just show up and warn the Straw Hats, hey, my mom's here. Get ready for.
Yeah.
I-
I don't know
I
if he.
think-
I don't know. Katakuri's character can be interpreted in a few ways. I don't know if he's like ready to abandon his family yet. Because that's.
I mean, he probably took Brule with him. That's my opinion. Because she's ride or die with him.
Yeah, he was discriminated all his life. I think he's full with it. I think he got away maybe with. I mean, I think he tried to save Jinbei or something.
I mean,
and
literally
think,
all his siblings that matter don't care about his appearance. The only ones we don't know if they have an opinion on what he looks like are Smoothie and Cracker. And
Yeah. Well, all his like elder siblings at least.
yeah, and those are like one of the only ones that matter.
So they'd be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, kids."
do
Don't
we
know
know
shit.
that?
Unless
Do
Big
we
Mom's
know
like, "Get out of my sight, you look hideous," which would be weird.
I mean, she should know what he looks like. She gave birth to him.
Yeah.
Yes, but do we know that she likes him, Big Mom? I mean,
I don't think she cares really about any of her children
Yeah.
that much.
I don't know about.
It's not just him.
I mean, if he's useful, she likes him.
Yeah.
And if he turns up on one, it's like, I'm here to.
That's
be
why
my
Big
father,
Mom is-
Kaido.
Big Mom is such a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, she's a. She's an.
Warped.
Her character is very contradictory because, in a way, you know, she wants everybody to get along, and everybody to be the same height, and everybody to be
Yeah, but she
all
also
nice
wants
and
everything
dandy.
her way as well.
Yeah, and at the same time, she doesn't care really about the people, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I think. Well, how long has it been? It's been an hour. I think it's been an hour. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Just
Right.
Okay.
just had to say a little chat to the boys. People want to stream more often, so we'll set a time and a date so people turn up and stuff, so we get the community involved. But look
Right.
forward to the future. What time's a good? What's a good time for you, Andre? Like,
Oh man, right now it's 1 a.m. here.
yeah, so a few hours earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming along, Clem and
Thanks,
Andre.
man.
No problem, Eric.
See you at the Reverie, boys. Look forward to it.
See ya, man.